Okay, in this lesson, what we're going to talk about is operators and exactly is an operator and some of the common operators that you'll find in Python, and then how to use those operators on different variable data types. So let's learn about operators. So an operator is actually pretty simple. It's just a special symbol that's used to represent a computation or an operation that's being conducted. We often think of them as like mathematical operations, so like addition or subtraction. We've kind of already shown you the equal sign, which is not equality but assignment, but the double equal sign is an equality. Gets a little confusing, I know, but you'll get used to it, I promise. The thing to take away is that operators operate on variable types, meaning they cause an operation. And the way that operators always work is the right side of an operator operates onto the left side. So the left side of the operation is what's being manipulated by the right side of the operation. We'll get into that a little bit in here in just a minute, but let's talk about some of the common operators that we have here. So we have the equal sign, which is an assignment. We have the plus sign, which is kind of the addition. So you add the value. And what exactly does that mean between the different types? Well, we'll see here in just a minute. We've got subtraction, division, the integer division, which is the double division line side there, the modulo, which is a percent sign. So the modulo will do the divides the value on the right from the left value and returns only the remainder. That will only work with numerical data types. Well, I take that back, actually. That will work with strings as well in certain cases. Multiplication. So you're going to be multiplying the value on the right with the left value. And then exponentiation. So you take the left value and you raise it to the power of the right value that's in there. So let's kind of explore this. Let's do some interesting explorations with this here. So what I'm going to do is in module 2, I'm going to create a new one, a new file under here, and I'm going to name this operators.py. And remember, we only really want to be executing scripts if we're using them under the dunder main. So if dunder name is equal to dunder main, like this. And now we're going to do our code that's inside of here. So let's do where my left is equal to 1, 2, 3, and my right is equal to 3, 2, 1. And then my result is going to be equal to, well, let's do first left plus right. All right, quickly, what is this going to be? What value is this going to be? You said 444. Kudos to you, because that should be what it is. We're going to clear out our terminal, and we're going to run Python, not variables this time, operators.py, like this. And voila, we do get 444. Well, what happens now when we multiply this? What happens with that? Let's see. What happens with that? Hey, wow, it gives us a different number that's in there. What about the remainder? Well, we get a 0. Does that mean that that runs into there? Let me look at this. Let's see, integer division. Oh, sorry, integer division is only the quotient, meaning that 321 does not go into 123, and that is exactly what we would expect it to be. But what would be the modulo? Since 321 does not go into 123, what would be the remainder of this value? Well, if you said 123, then you would be correct. Whoops, I've done something weird here. Apparently, control. Wow, I am really messing things up here. There we go. Wow. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's do a different one here. Let's do exponentiation. What is 2 to the 3? What should that be? Now, what is going on here? Something got messed up in my mapping here. There we go. Voila. And I apologize for that insanity. Here we go. Okay. Well, let's run this. Python operators .py, and it's 8. There we go. Now, we've mostly been messing around with mathematical operations. What are some other operations we might be able to do? Well, let's see what happens when we do something like this. So we're going to have left and be 2 and right be 3. What happens when we do something like this? The result is going to be left times 3. So if we have 2 times 3 in there, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Will this raise an error? Let's see. 2, 2, 2. 2 times 3 does not equal 2, 2, 2. 2 times 3 equals 6. What is happening here? Python is just crazy. I'm done. Giving this up. 10 years now, and Python is just too crazy for me. Well, that might be what you're thinking. But in reality, what's happening here is we're taking 2 and we're multiplying it 3 times, right? So in a string, you might want that to be do 2, then 2, then 2 again. Let's change this. Let's say 2 underscore like this. Now what is going to happen? Ah, see, it's copying that. It's the same thing as this right here. Plus left plus left, like this. Waha. So when you think about that, arithmetic, using arithmetic, this is the equivalent of this. And so what exactly you're doing is you're adding or concatenating that string 3 times that's in there. It makes a little bit more sense, hopefully. It's not just limited to strings either. You can actually mess around and do the same thing with this. So let's say we've got a list here. This is brand new to you. Can we multiply that like that? Well, let's see. Indeed, we can. We can now repeat over and over again and to do that. And the reason why is, let's say we've got this. 4, 3, oh no, let's do 5, 6, 8. Let's do that right there. And we're going to add those together. What is this going to do? Well, it's going to combine or concatenate these 2 lists into a single list that's in there. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 5, 6, 8. That's in. So that's what operators do. They essentially take a value on the right-hand side and operate it onto the left-hand side. So this list is operated by this equal or assignment onto the left-hand side. If we look at this actually up here, here is an operation going on. We're taking a equality sign, and so we're seeing if name is equal to main, the string main, then execute inside of here. that's in there. So that's what's happening there. Here, we've got kind of a little bit more complex of a one. We've got the left-hand side is being operated by the right-hand side with this addition. So take this and take this, concatenate it with this, set that equal to this new result that's in there. And there we go. That's how we get. So that's how operators work, is they take your right-hand side and then operate it onto your left-hand side. And when you have kind of a daisy chain of them, you work your way down from right to left in that way. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about how to combine all of this together and talk about statements and what exactly is a statement. Spoiler alert, we've been writing statements this entire time. Go to the next video to find out what I mean.